Welcome to Matters Financial and Geopolitical from a Frontier. I hope the week's gone well. Political reflections, let me start with Hunter S. Thompson. The edge, there is no honest way to explain it, because the only people who really know where it is are the ones who have gone over. Venezuela's military brass pledges loyalty to Nicolas Maduro. This is an article in Bloomberg via the Stalwart. And then just a small diversion via Katos. Before they invade, they propagandize. Before the killing, there is manipulation. The front line of any anti-war movement is a fight against mass media psyops. What you're doing matters. And I thought that was pretty powerful, I must say. President Trump tweeted today, "I've officially recognized the president of the Venezuelan National Assembly, Juan Guaido, as the interim president of Venezuela. The citizens of Venezuela have suffered far too long at the hands of the illegitimate Maduro regime. Today, I've officially recognized the president of the Venezuelan National Assembly as the interim president of Venezuela." Suhasini tweeted, "Regime change," by Twitter. Speaker Pelosi, responding to Wilbur Ross, says, "Is it the let them eat cake kind of attitude or call your father for money?" via ABC. And I must say, Pelosi, who's the only American politician not to have been given a demeaning moniker by President Trump, and that of itself is the signal. She is a fierce adversary, and she's simply wiping the floor. After telling the press that federal workers are volunteering by continuing to come to work without pay, a reporter calls out Larry Kudlow's incorrect assessment, and he fumbles further, saying they are working without pay out of respect for the presidency and Trump. Well, US sails warships through the Taiwan Strait, challenging China. This was widely signaled. American Navy vessels sail through the disputed Taiwan Strait, the US's first known show of force in the area since November. The warship sailed north through the strait on January the 24th, Taiwan's Ministry of National Defense said in a statement on Thursday. It's the US Navy's fourth passage since July last year, the island's central news agency reported. An October sail-by prompted China to express concern to the US-Chinese aircraft, including H-6 bombers and KJ-500 airborne early warning and control systems, also flew from the mainland Thursday through the Bashi Channel for Farsi training before returning to their base via the same route, Taiwan's defense ministry said. The Americans said this routine transit through international waters of the Taiwan Strait demonstrates the US commitment to a free and open Indo-Pacific. That was the Pentagon spokesman, Lieutenant Colonel Christopher Logan. The US will continue to fly, sail, and operate anywhere international law allows. On the 15th of October last year, I wrote a piece called "War is Coming," and in that I was addressing these types of points. George Soros at the World Economic Forum said China's Xi Jinping is the most dangerous opponent of the open society. That's stating the obvious, of course. Have a look at this I found from Jackie C. Wong, Time to Dig Out These People's Daily and Xinhua editorials in 2016 attacking Soros after he made some comments about the hard landing in China. Declare war on the Yuan, ho ho. He is selectively blind. Of course, Stanley Druckenmiller and George Soros bet the bank against the Bank of England on September the 16th, 1992, and made off with £1 billion. Stanley said, as a macro investor, my job for 30 years was to anticipate changes in the economic trends that were not expected by others and therefore not yet reflected in securities prices. Soros taught me that when you have tremendous conviction on a trade, you have to go for the jugular. It takes courage to be a pig. As far as Soros is concerned, when you're right on something, you can't own enough.